And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Uzbekistan, and they face the USA.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, options are plenty. And taking it without any trouble at all. McKenzie. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's quick, direct, and at times unstoppable.
Oh, Stuart, a chance! In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Can they open them up?
I have to say, they're looking good in these areas.
And snuffing out the danger. Released it nicely. Will it be? And saved by the keeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. Busio. Untidy in possession. Well, he's certainly not alone. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Can they set up a chance? It's a perfect challenge. Robinson. Real chance. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. That is that. The wait is over. Now we're in business. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. So underway again here. And saved by the keeper. Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. Real chance. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Well, taken away. He won the ball. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. The delivery. Can he compose himself? Could be. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Good through ball. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Oh, good idea. And foiled only by the crossbar. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Good distribution. Couldn't keep the move going. Fantastic ball. Oh, danger here. Oh, crucial interception. And a throw-in for the United States. Pulisic. Shown inside. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Plenty of support here. And in with a real chance. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Well, the manager deciding that a substitution is in order. Not at his best. And there's the delivery. Well, a nearly moment, you've got to say. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Really good interception. Counter-attacking chance. Maybe dangerous here. Opportunity here. Closing down well. Well, it was a terrific piece of play. That was until we got to the finishing part.
Well, as you said, great counter-attack, but a wayward finish in the end. Good to watch, though.
Takes it on. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Pulisic. A potential danger here. Now a decent position. And possibilities here. Terrific block there. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. And the final whistle is sounded. It is a win for the USA. That's the big headline here. Your thoughts? Beautiful weather and a beautiful stadium. I'm talking about Dignity Health Sports Park here in Los Angeles, California. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's the USA, and they take on Algeria.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Oh, might be. Electing to shoot. Determined defending. Did a good job of cutting it out. Gianluca Busio. Is it going to be? There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Boudaoui. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Now he must favour the cross. Oh, danger here. Opportunity. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Well, no damage done. Well, good idea. And it's opening up. Boudaoui. Good distribution. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Well, you can sense the threat is there. Could be threatening. On a solid piece of goalkeeping. And a short corner, let's see. Could be threatening. Can he finish? And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. Busio. Joe Scally. Might be onto something. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Hisham Boudaoui. And with that... So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Carter Vickers. Scally. Sullivan. Gianluca Busio. And striking it. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Substitution time it is here. In a decent position. Hisham Boudaoui. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. 30 minutes to go then. That's a nice ball. Will it be? Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful, you'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow. Gianluca Busio. Dest. Keeping the ball is what it's all about. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Straight forward for the keeper. Can they set up a chance? Oh, showing good patience. Oh, how did he not put it away? And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Plenty of support here. Must be. Oh, fully stretched. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Elects to go short. Oh, an excellent save, and they're still alive.
Well, that really would have been it. They're still in it here, but they're gonna have to be quick.
And tidy hands from the goalkeeper there. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Deciding to go inside, and let's give credit to the defending. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And full time, we can say it officially. Our cameras on one man. Will he shine against it? And a warm welcome. Our venue for this game is the Emirates Stadium in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Arsenal facing Everton.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Here are the starters for Arsenal.
Well, it's a 3-5-2 formation, but the player that holds everything together is the deep midfield player. He's good defensively, but he's also a very good passer of the ball. He's key to their game plan here.
And that'll be offside. And here's the team for Everton.
Well, 3-5-2 is a great system if you can get control of the midfield, because your wing-backs can then play higher up the pitch and the front two can combine as a pair, but they need to dominate that central area.
This to get them in front. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Barry. On to Alcaraz. On to Zabani. Now Eder Militao. It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. Taking on his old club, and Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today. Hopefully not.
Promising looking attack from Everton. But quick thinking defensively. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, it might be. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. Declan Rice. Now with Thuram. Oh, showing good patience.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
And delivered into the box. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Will it happen for them? Nice looking move, this. Takes it on! Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. Lucas. Nicely timed tackle. Well, that's going to be all. And the second half has begun here in North London. Lucas with it. Declan Rice. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Well, a lot of talk on the internet and in the newspapers about Sunderland and their new signing. Finally in place, this one, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Well, this could really help the cause. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Armstrong. On to Alcaraz. Garner. Well, they have the ball once more. Decent looking ball. And the chance is on. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Eder Militao. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Lovely ball over the top. Well, possibilities in the centre. Arsenal's free kick here. And time for the change now. Might lead to a chance. A lot more action coming your way live on EA TV. Stuart and I will be with you for this one. Thoroughly looking forward to it. It's Arsenal against Atletico.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Giving it a go. Great defending. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. William Saliba. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Everton taking on Newcastle
big
United.
Chance here, Derek.
And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. 5 minutes left. Esposito. Takes aim. And how about that for a save? And they will make the change now. And over comes the corner. Well, Everton losing possession. Mikel Merino. And the referee blows his whistle. Now we can say it officially. Arsenal have won this game. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all? It is opening night. A huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? It's Atletico Madrid. They face Arsenal live right here on EA TV. A terrific venue and an exciting night in prospect here in the Spanish capital at the Estadio Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And there's nothing quite like the feeling of the opening match day in the Champions League. It's Atletico Madrid, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
Now, just the tackle that was needed. And the lineup for the home side.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Lucas with it. A very timely interception. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. Facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way.
He fancies it. Well, he couldn't quite keep it on target, just wide. Well, I believe there's been a goal in the Bayern match. Alex Scott has all the details.
It's a goal for Bayern Munich. Nice build-up play, and when the space opened up, boy, did he take it well. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 18 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Danger building. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. It's a neat move. Rice with it. Takes it on. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Alvarez. Oh, nice ball. Ezi. Onto Thuram. Just the challenge that was required. It's with Vargas. Here's Alvarez. Decent position. Is it going to be? Oh, he's done it! But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
And so it is. So away they go again. A low-key first half, I think we can call it. Right, a goal update for you in the Barcelona game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yes, it's a goal for Chelsea. They've extended their lead to 3.
Oh no, what a chance this is! And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. And apologies to Alex for having to cut her off. Just to clarify, Chelsea did find the net in that game, and they are running away with it, seemingly. 3-0 in front. Hartmann. Lee. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Oh, it looked really promising for them. And the big news confirmed. Manchester United have succeeded in getting their man.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
It's an opportunity. Oh, could have been the equaliser.
And should have done better there.
Suddenly they have possession. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Here it is now, a substitution. Alvarez. Could be troublesome. Can he score? In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. Valverde. Rice with it. Ezzy. Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. Well, I believe changing circumstances in the Bayern match. Alex Scott, who has scored?
Yeah, it's a goal for Bayern. It was a nice pullback, a low-driven shot. They couldn't do anything about that one.
He fancies it. It was on its way in.
That's an outstanding piece of defending.
Well, we never like cutting off Alex, but sometimes we have to do it for understandable reasons when things are happening. Just to confirm, Bayern did score in that game, and they're winning in that game at the moment by 2-1. Atletico get the free kick decision their way. Well, thumped clear. It is an Atletico substitution. Arsenal did well to win back possession. Lucas with it. And here they come now. Atletico looking for a late winner. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Marcus Thuram. And showing fine vision. Oh, it might be. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. Full time and just the start Arsenal fans were hoping for. They have 3 points on the board already in the UEFA Champions League.
Yeah, that's a good win and a vital 3 points. Another win next time out and they'll be in a great position.
A game that should offer plenty, and it's Atletico. Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready. Ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Brentford up against Arsenal.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1. But for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
Eyeing an opening. Opportunity to go ahead. Nicely blocked. And conceding the corner. Good challenge.
They've now got to clear this set piece.
Corner kick played in. But the keeper takes command of the situation. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And a change to the scoreline at Anfield. Let's get all the information from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Villa. They've scored the opener with 13 minutes played. There's no wasting time here, Derek.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he will try and get on the ball as much as possible. He loves to affect the game with his combination play, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that again today.
Thuram. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. And really closing him down here. Oh, he's lost possession. And the cross goes in. Well, threat over for now. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Nicely constructed. The delivery. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
They got everything right there.
Well, taken away. He won the ball. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And Brentford will get the throw in.
Well, as the stats show us, this has been a really even game so far. There just hasn't been enough guile or invention in the top third of the field from either team, which needs to change at some point.
Indeed, 2 trenchant sides, not giving very much away at all. Can they forge ahead? Superb chance. Oh, and top-notch goalkeeping on the back of a top-notch break.
That's an impressive save. No goals yet.
Thoughtful play. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. And the whistle is... So underway again here, and after a quiet first half, things can only get better. And tremendous individual skill.
Yeah, that was super stuff, wasn't it?
And a fine tackle. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Lovely weight, in position, in it goes! The opening goal in this contest. So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Now, I believe there's been a goal in the Leeds game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Leeds. Nice build-up play, and when the space opened up, boy, did
Oh, wait a minute, could be in here. Oh, our hats are off. What a challenge.
What an important challenge that was.
Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Apologies for that. For clarification, Leeds did score in that game, but they still have digging to do, trailing 2-1. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. And a change to the scoreline at Anfield. Let's get all the information from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Villa. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 65 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, the cross was deep, a little too deep. And a goal kick coming up. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. And Brentford have it back now. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Thuram. Oh, great defending. Lucas. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, breaking developments at Elland Road. There's been a goal there, I understand. Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a second goal for Leeds United. They've pulled it back to 3-2 with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Alex with the info as ever. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Declan Rice. And credit due, a good intervention. And nicely over the top. And the referee blows his whistle. Now we can... Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Carabao Cup. It's Brentford up against Arsenal.
Players and fans love a cup competition, and although we're a long way away from the final, both teams will be looking to book their place in the next round in the hope of a good run in this tournament.
Can he play it in? Really well positioned.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Brentford.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward, and those three are key to this team's creativity.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. There it is, and just the ideal start. So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Eze. On the ball, Lucas. Oh, this looks useful. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, no way through there.
Released it nicely. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, attacking possibilities. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And a decent delivery. And it really was a brilliant team move. Chance to equalise, but a top save.
Absolutely magnificent. The move, the shot and the save.
Determined defending. Well worked piece of pressing. Decides to shoot. Super stop. Damsgaard. Impressive build-up. Chance to cross. And thwarted there following the cross. Well, here we are, moving close to half-time, and Arsenal chasing the game. What have you made of their performance to this point?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. William Saliba. Declan Rice. Thuram. Nelson. Lucas with it. Declan Rice. Lovely ball. Still trailing, but they keep it moving. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more...
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
And danger still. Over the touchline for what will be a Brentford throw. Well, that wasn't part of the plan, was it? Giving the ball away like that.
Well, that didn't look good, did it?
Beautifully weighted ball. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it could be on for him here. Will it open up? Takes aim. On a different day, it might have gone in.
Yeah, it's a little bit unlucky, really. Decent effort.
Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And a creative look about this. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. This could level it, and it is the equaliser. Parity now, and who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1. Here. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Oh, that's splendid play. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
Throw in here for Arsenal. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Lucas with it. And forward go Arsenal. Do they have a late winning goal in their future? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Vitaly Janelt. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And a disappointing end to that. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Referee intervening. Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go. And now it is all about the penalty shootout. So lethal in front of goal. And he steps up to take the shot. Job done from the spot. And it's gone in. Low and accurate, that penalty. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. And straight down the middle. And confidently converted. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. A moment he dearly wishes he could have back. Clinical as always, in front of goal. So much on the line with regard to this penalty. And they've bagged it. A goal here, and it's finished. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And he's been denied from the spot by the post. Well, it comes down to this. In, and they win. An expertly taken penalty to catapult them into the next round.
Well, what a good penalty under a lot of pressure there. Excellent technique, you have.
A head-to-head confrontation. Quite simply, never get enough of. Talk about high profile. This qualifies and then some. Stay with... We're at the home of Arsenal here in North London, and everything points to an exciting contest. My name is Derek Ray. And ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Can he? Happy to shoot. Able to get his body in the way.
That's an outstanding piece of defending.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal.
Well, if they're going to play with the front two in this 3-5-2 system, they have to make sure they play as a pair and link up at every opportunity. If they do, they're going to be a real handful.
Short corner it is. Now a decent position. Ekitike. Now with Wirtz. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match. Facing his former club, facing his past. And that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
And a goal has gone in the Villa game. Alex Scott has all the information for us.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 20 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Gabriel plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. And leading the line today is Hugo Ekitike. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's had a terrific start to the season, hasn't he? He's been so lethal in front of goal, and while there's still a long way to go, he's very much on target to break the scoring record. Don't be too surprised if he notches another couple here today.
Crossing into the middle. Winning back possession.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Oh, this looks useful. Must take the lead here. Well, this won't hurt the Liverpool cause. Corner awarded as they attempt to nudge in front. Going short. Determined defending. Eze. Intelligent ball. On to Gravenberg. Well, possibilities in the centre. Delightful passing. Well, they kept us shape defensively. Job done for now. So underway again here, and after a quiet first half, things can only get better. William Saliba. Right, I'm just hearing in my ear there's been a goal at Villa Park. That means we send it over to Alex Scott.
And it's a second goal for Manchester City. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 47 minutes played.
Oh, wait a minute, could be in here. That is a perfect tackle.
That looked a really big chance.
Eze. Decent position. And an astute piece of defending. Alisson. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Arsenal's free kick here. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, he's certainly not alone. Good idea. Through on goal. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Gabriel. Szoboszlai. And a goal has gone in the Villa game. Alex Scott has all the information for us.
It's another goal for Aston Villa. It was a free kick that deflected off the wall and the goalkeeper had no chance with that one. It's all level again at 2-2 with 20 minutes left on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Ryan Gravenberg. Oh, nice ball. A deft clearance. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. That's a nice-looking ball. Under pressure, can he finish? Oh, he saved it well. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
An effective challenge. Now, options are plenty. An alert piece of defending. Christos Jolis. Liverpool have it all to do. This could be the equaliser. Oh my goodness, monster tackling. Martin Ødegaard. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Thoughtful play. Credit to them for winning back possession. So there it is, the final whistle, and a satisfying... And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Well, no doubt about it, gunning for victory. The home side tonight. We're in North London, the home of Arsenal. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it really should be an energetic league phase contest, this, in the Champions League. It's Arsenal facing AZ.
Well, can Arsenal make it 2 wins out of 2? They certainly have the quality, and it was evident from their first match. They have a lot of determination and grit.
Here are the starters for Arsenal.
Well, in this 3-5-2, key to their success will be the wing-backs. If they can get high up the pitch, deliver good crosses and defend with intelligence, they've got a great chance here.
Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. Jensen has it. Jensen. Can they chisel open the defence? Opportunity. Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing. Jakub Kivior. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Well, this is the day, his debut forthcoming, and it's going to be fascinating to see what he
big chance here.
In it goes! The opening goal in this contest! And back underway, 1-0 it is. Asprilla. Well, the situation has changed in the Barcelona match. Let's get details from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barcelona. They've scored the opener here with 18 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. And the cross into the middle. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Oh, superb reflexes. Who can they pick out? Oh, off the line. To level matters. And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play.
Well, that really did kill the danger, didn't it?
Could be troublesome. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It's a weighted pass. Big chance. And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position? Perfect tackle. Timely intervention. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. That's a nice ball. Alisson. It's a neat move. Determined defending. And there it is, the referee. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. And Jensen with it. And hearing that someone has scored in the Real Madrid game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. It's now... One 0 with 49 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. William Saliba. Rice with it. Thuram. Possibilities for them to counter. Can he finish? Oh, it's on! Well, still a threat. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply... He can't handle him. Well, news to bring you from one of the other games, and big news at that. Here's Alex Scott.
Well, Dortmund were awarded the penalty. It was far too easy for the goalkeeper. Straight down the middle. He guessed what he was going to do. It remains 0-0 with 58 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Oh, big opportunity. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Substitution time it is here. And how about the short corner? Cuts in from the flank. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Arsenal facing Manchester City.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
It's with Jensen. Fine tackle there. There to prevent the chance. And support available. Might be a chance to break. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Well, something has happened at one of the other venues. Let's get the up-to-date news from Alex.
Yeah, PSG were awarded the penalty. The goal... Keeper will be kicking himself. He managed to get a touch, but couldn't stop it going in. They're now trailing 3-2 with 79 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Just the challenge that was required. Such an ambitious run. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, he's been ruled offside. He's on the run. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. And the referee decides enough is enough. It's the end of the game. So here we go. Two of the glamour clubs in English football, but real substance at the core of both Manchester City and Arsenal. They meet here in the city of Manchester, and we're just about ready to go with live coverage on EA TV. And a warm welcome. Our venue today is the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Manchester City versus Arsenal.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City.
Well, I like this 3-4-3 setup. It covers all areas of the pitch, and the players fit their positions really well, particularly in the midfield area. They're a decent-looking team, I have to say.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal.
Well, it's a back three, a diamond in midfield and three up front. On paper, it looks a fairly attacking 3-4-3, but they might be vulnerable down the side of their centre-halves, particularly when they're counter-attacked.
Declan Rice. Could be threatening. And the keeper showing good hands. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
What form he's in at present? Second in the league table in terms of goals. He's been so clinical.
Big chance here. In it goes. The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. So City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. Nicely timed tackle. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, the threat is there. Well, the situation has changed in the Chelsea game. There's been a goal there. Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Chelsea. They've scored the opener with 23 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. City pushing forward with options available. Played into the centre. A bit disappointing in the end. Well, a really good run, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. Phil Foden. On to Haaland. And a tidy challenge. And support available. Can he put it away? Oh, wow! Brilliant defending.
That was a really dangerous situation.
Might do damage on the break. Really nice ball. The delivery. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Trying to deliver it accurately. Decent position. And good anticipation. It's looking promising. And that is going to... The ball is moving again. City trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Eze. Rice with it. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Could play it in. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Manchester City taking on Newcastle United. Well, the attack fizzled out.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
And he has options available. Surely! Oh, blocked it! Foden. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Tottenham Hotspur.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Might be able to set up the chance. The verdict is offside here. Well, the manager has seen enough. Not his best game today. Well, a good tackle. Rodri. Well, I understand there's been a goal in the Chelsea match. Let's hear about that goal from Alex.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. It was an early cross which...
And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here. So back underway following the equaliser. Martin Ødegaard. Here's Valverde. Lucas with it. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? Intercepted at the right time.
Yeah, good interception there, wasn't it?
Now counter-attacking possibilities. Foden. Hold on. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama. And now they're in front. On the ball, Lucas. Here's Valverde. Martin Ødegaard. A throw has been given. Well, that throw-in didn't go to plan. A good vision there. So the final whistle now, and disappointment. Well, I must say, very agreeable conditions here at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Manchester City versus Arsenal.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Moving the ball really well here.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
A very timely interception. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well,
they might score here, Stuart. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Eze. Can he get them level? Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Foden. And he read it well, intercepting it. Well, I believe there's been a goal at Stamford Bridge. Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal goal for Chelsea. They're the first on the score sheet here with 23 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Antoine Semenyo. Oh, top goalkeeping! And the short option preferred. Now delivering that deep cross. Can they cover up? Jakub Kiwior. Marcus Thuram. Productive pass. Oh, to take the lead. And the keeper more than equal to the task. It will be Arsenal's corner as they try to nudge in front in this game. Playing it short and forcing the mistake. Jakub Kiwior. Can they set up a chance? Making them chase shadows.
Well, they're so easy on.
Must take the lead here. Plenty of support here. Good ball over the top. Oh, it's on! And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. And so the half-time was... So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Declan Rice. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Oh, and couldn't convert. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Manchester City taking on Newcastle United.
Big moment here.
And the flag does go up offside. City couldn't keep the ball. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Now, who can he play it to? Well, it came to nothing in the end. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Spurs. And striking it! And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Lucas with it. On to Thuram. Just cutting off the supply. "20 minutes to go. Ready to break, perhaps? Oh, you'll have a go. And that's tidy work to push it to safety. Well, news of a goal in the Chelsea game. Let's find out all about it, shall we, from Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Chelsea. It was an early cross which found him in acres of space, and it was a beautiful headed finish. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 74 minutes played.
Many thanks. Alex. Well, they've won the ball back quickly.
They've got to play it right now.
Oh, good idea. Well, the keeper has pulled out all the stops there.
Well, it's a great chance to win the game, but what a brilliant piece of goalkeeping that was. It's an outstanding save.
And he's fired over the corner. Good clearance. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. And should have been so much more incisive. And it's positive from Manchester City. Is it in the cards for them to score a late winner? Good-looking move. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here. They can't be separated. We were... treated to goals, and Stuart, interested to get your verdict. This should be one to savour. Hello, and delighted to be with you from this atmospheric venue not too far from downtown LA, Dignity Health Sports Park. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's the USA, and they take on Ukraine.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Here's how it looks for the United States.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre-forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
And the starting 11 for Ukraine.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
And it's a quality pass. A chance to whip it in. Maybe dangerous here. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, I love watching him play. He's so creative, particularly in the top third of the pitch. Let's hope he performs well here.
Gianluca Busio. Lucas. Trying to open up the defence. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Now, options are plenty. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Valery Bondar. Popov. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Popov. A real opening now. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Gianluca Busio. Cowell. Can they create something from here? He could pick out a teammate. Trying to plot a route. Trying his luck. Well, the managers will not. So the first half begins. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Room to roam. Credit to them for winning back possession. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Popov. And through for the goal kick. He hit it with power. And nicely over the top. Well, foul play, says the referee. Not the best clearance. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Cade Cowell. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Well, 2-1 it is here. Trying to connect. Through on goal. Must finish. And really wanted to extend their advantage.
Yeah, that could prove to be a big miss.
Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. And into the last 20 minutes. And good anticipation. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And an opening. Well, still a chance. Goalkeeping. Not too far from downtown Los Angeles, we're at Dignity Health Sports Park in Southern California. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's the USA, and they take on Spain.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And possession changing hands.
That was really good defending.
Here's the lineup for Spain.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker.
Stuart, look at this. In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Promising pass. Yamal! And denied by the post.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort.
It's an opportunity. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Now they can reorganise. Banks. A really good pass. Oh, this could be right up their street. Decent technique, but the goalkeeper did his job. Yamal being given too much room. Real chance. And it wasn't all that far away from being a goal.
Yeah, has to hit the target if he's going for power.
Sullivan. And he read it well, intercepting it. And the ruling is offside here. Yeremy. And playing it through. Could be in. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Lucas. And the defensive intervention there. Can he find the right pass? To take the lead. Just the clearance. That was called for. So out for a throw-in. Cade Cowell. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, big moment! And there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper. And so it is, the first half story. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Pedri. Can he get them level? And did just enough defensively. Very quick thinking there. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Showing good ball control.
Skill, strength and awareness. Really well played.
Will it be? And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Will it go in? Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, nobody taking charge on the possession front. Can he deliver? Just narrowly off target. And a substitution in the offing. Good high press. Well, possession lost by Spain. And teammates around him. Gianluca Busio. Can he finish? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
They got everything right there.
And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. And given away by the US. Oh, this looks useful. Is this the equaliser? And could have been the leveller.
Yeah, that was a great chance to square things up.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Thoughtful play. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Gavi. Promising possession, this. Takes the shot. And denied by the post. In it goes. But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Five minutes to go. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. Able to deal with the threat. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Nicely played. Oh, fully stretched. Here it is now, a substitution. And over comes the corner. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
And the final whistle is sounded. It is a win for the USA. That's the big headline here. Your thoughts?
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior.
In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, this is a derby in the English capital that always carries weight. And here we are in North London. Tottenham Hotspur have made the short journey to the Emirates, ready to face their old rivals, Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, always something special this occasion.
Well, it certainly is. They say this stadium lacks atmosphere, but not today. Just listen to that noise. This is going to be a really feisty affair, you have to say.
Sarr. Determined defending. And this is the Arsenal starting 11.
Well, in this 3-5-2, key to their success...
hang on, Stuart, look at this! Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Yeah, he's the club's leading scorer, and he's so difficult to negate. But I'm sure these defenders will have a game plan for him, whether it works or...
And in with a real chance. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Wonderful block. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Yeah, they got themselves into a really good position there.
And he read it well, intercepting it. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Able to get his body in the way. Well, Arsenal badly want to win this game after drawing in the last match against Manchester City. What do you expect this time around,
Look out,
Stuart?
chance here.
Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. And it's with Hall. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Ezzy. And threading it through. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! Played over. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Genuine chance. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Xavi Simons. Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Sarr. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Cross fired over. That was going in.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
Arsenal's free kick here. Xavi Simons. Just the challenge that was required. And there we have it. And the second half has begun here in North London. Kevin Danzo. Simons. And on the ball, Danzo. Well, it goes without saying, we'll have plenty more live action for you here on EA TV. And Stuart and I thoroughly looking forward to being with you for this one. It's Arsenal against Eintracht Frankfurt.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Well, let's send it over to Alex Scott, because something has happened, Alex, in the Burnley game.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. They're ahead by 2 now, with 53 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Declan Rice. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Lucas. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Under real pressure here. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. EA TV is the home of live football, and this is a game we're certainly looking forward to, even now. It's Spurs against Real Madrid.
I'm really looking forward.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! Oh, that's not a good clearance. Oh, so near, off the post. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent! Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was! One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing. That's useful play. And firing it. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Well, they are. Welcome to North London, and no love lost between these two. Arsenal against Tottenham here at the Emirates. Always something to look forward to. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson. And Stuart, it's a fixture you know very well from your own playing days.
Yeah, absolutely. I played in this game more than any other. And let's get it right. As you mentioned, these two clubs don't like each other. It's as simple as that. And there's a lot at stake today.
Oh, danger here. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Very effective pass. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, his major attribute is his pace. It's as simple as that. He's dynamic both with and without the ball. He really does take some stopping.
Marcus Thuram just needs to steady himself. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
And it's with Hall. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. Sarr. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. William Saliba. Arsenal targeting a victory after drawing in the last match against Manchester City. How might this one go, Stuart?
Yeah, that was a
Oh,
tough...
Stewart's a chance! Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness! Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yes, it was a penalty for Chelsea, and even though the keeper managed to get a hand to it, the power on the strike, he couldn't stop it going in. It's now 1-0 with 31 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Keen to take it short here. Determined defending. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Rice with it. Oh, that's splendid play. Really vital interception.
Well, I have to say, that was a good piece of defending there.
And time is up. Second half begins with room for improvement on multiple fronts. Maybe dangerous here. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, it goes without saying we'll have plenty more live action for you here on EA TV. And Stuart and I thoroughly looking forward to being with you for this one. It's Arsenal against Eintracht Frankfurt.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And a fine cross. Well, it was never really going to be of concern to the keeper, that one. And time for the change now. Kevin Danzo. Well, let's send it over to Alex Scott because something has happened, Alex, in the Burnley game.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. They're ahead by 2 now with 50...
Sorry to jump in. It could be on for them here. There it is! The opening goal in the derby falls for Spurs. And that has silenced the majority in here. Well, Alex was in full flight. Alas, we had to cut her off just moments ago. To confirm, Chelsea did score in that match, and the lead at the moment is 2-0. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Attractive build-up.
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
This could be the equaliser. Thoughtful play. Marcus Thuram. Well, they have the ball again. Hall. And it's with Hall. Well, I'm hearing a goal has gone in the Burnley game. Alex Scott can tell us more.
Yes, it's a goal for Chelsea. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. They've pulled one back with 74 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Pat Matar Sarr. And possibilities here. This could finish it. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Jakub Kivior. Lucas. Not a... Oh, in with a chance! And watched all the way by the keeper. And they're making a change. And over comes the corner. Oh, defended it well. So the final whistle now, and disappointment for Arsenal, you've got to say. A defeat for them. Your assessment? You would think this game has epic written all over it. Two heavyweights of Europe, and both have the potential to go far. It's Arsenal. They take on Eintracht Frankfurt, and it's live on EA TV. Well, no doubt about it, gunning for victory. The home side tonight. We're in North London, the home of Arsenal. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And a league phase confrontation that should give us plenty to talk about.
Oh, he can score here, Derek.
And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Declan Rice. And promising stuff from Arsenal. And thwarted there following the cross. Clear to see who got the last touch. So a throw-in it'll be. Now what can they do from here? Thuram. And possession ceded by De Diva. Seemingly no one can stop him. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Ali. Strong but fair tackle. On the ball, Lucas. Teammates available. Chance to finish. And it's gone in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level. So, a level contest, 1-1. Eze. Oh, good idea. Determined defending. Good-looking move. Oh, what an opportunity. Still alive. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. Eze. Declan Rice. Thuram. On the ball, Lucas. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Is this the equaliser? Holding it up, waiting for support to arrive. Playing it in. Oh, got it away. Can he find the right pass? And he takes it away. And a scoring update to bring you from the Parc des Princes. Alex Scott, what has happened? Is it going to be? And look at that! A goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms. Well, as you'll have noticed, we had to cut Alex a bit short just then. Just to confirm, PSG did score in that game, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. And players waiting in the centre, and the problem not completely solved. So the whistle there. Teams back in position, second half underway. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Just the challenge that was required. An encouraging Arsenal move. Oh, you'll have a go. Rifled against the post, but back in play. And suddenly on the front foot.
Well, that was a great opportunity for Arsenal to take the lead. If they continue to make chances, you feel they're going to score soon.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Crystal Palace. Oh, that's splendid play, and he's in. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Well, the touch means a corner kick. And the substitution will occur now. Well, that's a wild attempt, even though the angle was a bit tricky.
Well, the cutback would have been the better option there, I'm sure about that.
And a goal update for you in the Atletico game. Let's hear about it, shall we, from Alex Scott.
And it's another goal for Atletico Madrid. They're ahead by 2 now, with 73 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And pushed away, really fine goalkeeping. Time for a change then. The cross is on. Oh, good idea. And the keeper showing good hands. Well, this might be the final opportunity to draw level. And taking care of the situation. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Can they level it up? Oh, great defending. Moving towards full time, and it's a matter of whether or not Arsenal can preserve the victory. What have you made of their performance?
Well, their attacking play has been excellent today. However, by throwing so many players forward, they've looked vulnerable at the back, which is why this will be...
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a beautifully weighted ball behind the back line, and then through on goal. You never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
So there it is, the final whistle, and a satisfying outcome for Arsenal and their many fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
It was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Chance to finish. And it's gone in beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level. Oh, what an opportunity. Still alive. And a goal. Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. And look at that, a goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms. Oh, that's splendid play. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, that's a wild attempt, even though the cross is on. And the keeper showing good hands. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finish. One man the focus of attention. Can he expect a warm reception as he returns to his old club? We're live on EA TV. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue, Selhurst Park in South London. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Crystal Palace versus Arsenal.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And here's the Palace 11.
Well, they're going to play with a back five and three up front, which means the midfield two will have a lot of work to do. These two will certainly need to be at their best today in what looks like a 5-2-3 formation.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it's a back five, but the front three will certainly offer a goal threat.
Oh, big chance here! Now the attack fizzled out. Well, something has happened at one of the other venues. Let's get the up-to-date news from Alex.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Brentford. It's hit the post and gone in. The goalkeeper had no chance. It's now 1-0 with only 8 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Declan Rice. Very effective pass. And easily intercepted.
That was excellent defending.
It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. Up against his old club today, he was always going to be front and centre. And you have to say, there's been an awful lot of goodwill.
Well, you're always a little nervous playing against your old team. You want to put in a good performance, and you certainly don't want the fans on your back. But he had many a good display in front of this crowd, and they haven't forgotten that.
Yeremi. And Palace finding space on the flank. Could take the lead. He can't hold on to it. Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful, you'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. A fine reading of the situation. Riyad. Arsenal have possession again. Nice looking move, this. So here we are, moving close to half-time, and the visitors with work to do, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been a bit too predictable. But in the second half, if they can get more support to their strikers and play with greater intensity, they can certainly turn this around.
He has time to play it over. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Arsenal's free kick here. And the referee blows the whistle, bringing... So the ball is rolling again. Arsenal trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Lucas. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And we have a goal to update you on in the Brentford game. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yep, another goal for Brentford. They're ahead by 2 now with 50 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Marcus Thuram. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. And a good-looking ball. Determined defending. And a quick reminder, we'll have action from the 4th round of the Carabao Cup here on EA TV.
They must finish here.
That is tackling of the highest order.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
Ready to break, perhaps? Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Lucas with it. Promising position, this. And just like that, broken up. Well, a quick reminder, we'll have action from the 4th round of the Carabao Cup here on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Bournemouth.
Well, we're down to the last 16 now, so plenty to play for in that game, in what will be a tough encounter.
And holds on to it confidently. Wharton. Adam Wharton. Encouraging move from Crystal Palace. Oh, great defending. Well, it looks like there's been a goal at the Etihad. Over to Alex. Real chance. Thuram. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Yeremy. 5 minutes left. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion.
Yeah, they don't need to force it, do they?
On to Senesi. On to Wharton. Thoughtful play. So the final whistle now, and disappointment for Arsenal. The man to watch. Up against his former club, will he make... Hello from one of the most southerly points on the English map. We have travelled to the Vitality Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we have action to bring you from the round of 16 in the Carabao Cup. It's Bournemouth, and they take on Arsenal.
we're getting to the business end now. Just 16 teams remain. Who can hold their nerve and book a place in the quarter-finals? We're 90 minutes from finding out. It should be a great game.
Oh, this is looking promising. Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Scott. How can he take them on and beat them? But timely defending when it mattered. This looks interesting. This could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Bournemouth recovering possession well. And look at this! Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreeves.
Oh, there's some real concern looks from the bench, I have to tell you, because he's landed right on top of his elbow, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Opportunity. Stopped a surefire goal.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
Ruben Dias. Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Stuart.
Well, he shouldn't approach this differently to any other game. He's just got to...
Oh, a goal for Arsenal! It's theirs to lose now. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Intercepting it intelligently. Kluivert. Subimendi. Could be dangerous. And he read it well, intercepting it. Eze. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Oh, expert pressing. Genuine chance. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. So... into the second half, after a dominant first-half performance by Arsenal. Kivior. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Possibilities for them to counter. And a fine tackle. Decent-looking pass. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Bournemouth facing Everton.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
And a free kick given. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. There to win it back. Opportunity here. Splendid block. Cleared away. Throw in.
Well, the stats don't lie. Arsenal have had most of the possession. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant...
Oh, look at this. They must score. Could be a chance to break. Might work out. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. "20 minutes to go in this one. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Arsenal facing Nottingham Forest. Did a good job of cutting it out. Fine pass. And still looking to get the shot off. And able to get a body in the way. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Valverde released it nicely. Can he do it? Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Uchida. Promising position, this. It's a cross towards the near post. Well, they tried to keep the move going. The final whistle then, and Arsenal go marching on.
Well, the result was never in doubt, was it? They controlled the game from start.
The man of the moment. Following a hat-trick, does he have another big performance in him this time? Stay with us on EA TV. An atmosphere of excitement and anticipation here in North London at the home of Arsenal. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal and they face Nottingham Forest.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Cheers. Good luck. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Hey. Good luck. Good one. Thanks. Good game. Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Good luck. Cheers. Game out there. Good luck. Cheers.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11.
Well, as you can see, they're playing with the front two, 3 central midfield players and a couple of wing-backs. It's a great system when played well, but it does leave them vulnerable to switches of play.
And here's how Nottingham Forest will line up.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. That's not a bad ball. Oh, strong hand on the ball. William Saliba. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Eze. On the ball, Lucas. Really good challenge. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, he's a player full of confidence at the moment. What a hat-trick it was in the last match. Every time the ball came to me, he looked really threatening. His finishing was excellent. He's certainly going to be a marked man today.
And a confident clearance.
Well, that's how to avert the danger. Just get it out.
And a tidy challenge. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. William Saliba. Eze. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Rice with it. Oh, quick and slick. Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. Clever defending. Anderson. Can they jump ahead?
Yeah, you do feel as though a goal is coming here.
Bakwa. Songare. Is it going to be? And the score sheet remains blank.
Yeah, the build-up deserved a better finish, really.
Ezzy. Rice with it. Declan Rice. Good passage of play. Excellent ball towards the front post. And I thought that might carry a threat, but a strong punch by the keeper. And Arsenal have won the corner as they try to take the lead. So half-time. So off and running again, and I must say I hope the first half was simply a warm-up act for what is to come. And teammates to play it to. Not the best clearance. Throw-in has been awarded. Declan Rice. Ball retention is often part of it. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank.
Yeah, just changes the point of attack there, doesn't it?
Rodrigo Salazar. And a lot to like about this attack. It comes to nothing in the end. Don't forget we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Nottingham Forest taking on Newcastle United. Oh, nicely played. Has the strength to hang on to it. Slight miscue in the final third. And this is the scene here at the Emirates Stadium in North London, and I'm delighted to be able to report that it's a perfect day weather-wise. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Arsenal, and they face Nottingham Forest.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal.
Well, in this formation, the wide centre-backs need to be good all-round players, both in possession and defensively. They have to defend the box and also get out into the wide areas to cover the wing-backs.
And here's how Nottingham Forest will line up.
Well, if they're going to play with the front two in this 3-5-2 system, they have to make sure they play as a pair and link up at every opportunity. If they do, they're going to be a real handful.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
What a performance it was for him last time out. Those 3 goals were absolutely outstanding, but it was his general performance. that I admired, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him today.
This is a message for Adriano Negri. Happy birthday, Adriano, and have a fantastic day from your friends.
Elliot Anderson.
And Matthew.
Rodrigo Salazar. Good-looking move. Good evening. Tonight the spotlight falls on North London. We find ourselves at the home of Arsenal. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu for you is Champions League football, this league phase game. It's Arsenal, and they take on Apoel Nicosia.
Well, this is such a big game for them. If everything goes to plan, they should clinch a playoff spot in front of their own fans here today. What a game we've got in store.
Here are the starters for Arsenal.
Well, when you play in a 3-5-2 formation, the position of the wing-backs is key. If they drop too deep, you can't dominate possession. And if they play too high, you leave the centre-backs exposed. They have to get the balance right.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, 3-5-2 is a great system if you can
Oh, wait a minute. Look what's happening. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Eze. Rice with it. Well, news to bring you from one of the other games, and big news at that. Here's Alex Scott.
Well, Dortmund were rewarded the penalty. The keeper dived, but he hit it straight down the middle. An easy one. It's now 1-1 with 17 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Promising ball. Useful ball to the near post. And still dangerous. Arsenal's free kick here. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Oh, that's a clever ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Declan Rice. That might help them. Marcus Thuram. And look at that, a goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms. And he takes it away. Well, we're receiving news of a goal in the Bayern game. Alex, what can you tell us?
Yeah, it's a goal for Bilbao.
Oh, hang on, Alex, big chance here. Textbook defending inside the box.